This is Boxing Tickets NI in association with our prize guy. We're here at Mossley Mill. Delighted to be joined by victorious Kyle Smith. I just said to you before you started, it's very inconsiderate of you. I was finishing off Hijjah's interview and your fight was finished. Like, when you pictured, I guess, making your professional debut, obviously Windsor Park, which wasn't even supposed to happen. It was supposed to be here. Everything go, like, would you not want a bit more action tonight, or is that the sort of statement you want to make, fighting in your home, pretty much your home ground here?
Yeah, no, it was obviously first round, so it was quite earlier than I intended in my head. But no, I was learning even the whole experience. My first time headlining the show as well, and I had good support. Was in my hometown, obviously in Kilmoney here. So I want to say obviously a big thanks to everyone that came out as well and showed me support. They were spending their hard-earned money to come and watch me fight tonight, and I sold a good load of tickets. There was a good majority of tickets for the card as well, and there was good 50-50 fights on the card as well, so it was a good night of boxing.
When we spoke, obviously, earlier this week, I was trying to think of when it was, earlier this week, obviously, reflecting obviously on the debut and obviously coming up this, and you're saying this is more like a debut for you tonight. Was there extra nerves? Like, it couldn't probably make it worse for you, the fact you have to walk down steps to get into the ring. Like, did you feel nerves more tonight than probably you would have had for Windsor, because this really felt like a debut for you?
No, I'm a fighter, so you obviously get pre-fight nerves and you get thing, but I train hard, I put the work in the gym, so there's no reason. All I have to do is perform, and me and Don we train hard, so there's no reason why I couldn't be fit enough to do it, and sparring well, and I'm training hard, so there's no reason. So there is no nerves there, because I'm ready to do the business come fighting.
You were very accurate had to quickly watch it obviously online there to see obviously how the fight went, but you're very accurate with your punches. I think a left hook to the body sort of started the downfall. Did you think you would get the Paul so early on in the fight?
No, I didn't. No, I watched a few of his fights, and he was good, he was durable, and he's obviously very experienced. So yeah, no, it was just, even in the first round, I was just going in, I'm still getting into the way of things really. I wasn't even in really emotion yet, but no, I was just finding my range and finding my shots, and then obviously in between that one of the shots came. So, but it's boxing, so.
It's nice to get your first stoppage very early on in your career. Like, I know there's people that get the 4 or 5 fights, maybe more, before they get their first stoppage. Good for you in a way to finish 2025 off with getting your first stoppage.
Even the stoppages don't mean nothing. It doesn't. No, it's obviously if you can bind, you can bind, but you see a lot of people with loads of stoppages that maybe aren't a big punter, so the stoppages won't reflect much on me, and I just do what I do. I box and pick my shots, and if the stoppages come, they'll come. I never, even the night, I didn't go out looking for the stoppage, especially obviously quite early on it happened, but that wasn't the goal.
This camp, obviously, I know it wasn't probably the greatest for you. Like, there was maybe a potential that the fight card wouldn't have happened because you had a chest infection the other week. There was nothing stopping you from fighting tonight.
No, I was joking with Don. You would have had to cut my 2 arms and legs off for me not to fight tonight. So I was I was always fighting. So it was. Yeah, that sums me up really. So it does. But no, it's only a wee chest infection. I'll be alright. I'm a fighter, so train through it, and I would have fought through it too. So.
When you sort of pictured sort of making the debut, you know, you've now 2 fights back to back. You fought. You're never going to forget Windsor. Like, you're never probably going to forget this first time headlining here. And I know Mark's looking potentially coming back in February. As I'd said, even to the manager out there the other day, I guess could be your home. You know, you could fight here quite a lot of times. So, in some ways, you're probably not taking too much of the experience in tonight, because you'll know every seat by the time you're finished fighting in this venue.
Yeah, well, they call the Odyssey the Jackal's Den, so they might call this the Smith Den or whatever. I haven't got a nickname yet. Like,
we need this nickname.
I haven't got. They're all tagging. I can't think of one.
Anybody watching this interview's got a good nickname for Kyle. Even one you had at school that you don't like, let me know.
I don't know. But so the Odyssey was the Jackal's Den, so we might have to think of a name for this, the Mill Den. But no, it was brilliant. It was even. I tried to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I could there, but the crowd was brilliant, and obviously I sold a lot of tickets from the area, so I had a good support there as well that day. And then, yeah, no, it was brilliant. The layout, it's a bit like similar to the Ulster Hall a bit, so it is, but it's a bit more closed in, so it was warm as well. You could feel the atmosphere, and the vibes were good there, so they were.
Delayed birthday now, obviously you're looking forward to getting home and maybe eating some of your birthday cake.
I'm not even a big fan of my birthday, to be honest. It doesn't bother me. I always used to fight. I always used to fight in the Halloween Box Cup and the amateurs, and it was always like 2 days after my birthday. So I've having that birthday cake for the last probably 7-8 years. So it just feels similar.
What's a delayed celebration then? Just home with a pizza tonight, probably boring, maybe catch up with the box and you haven't watched this weekend?
I'll go home, get the missus to give me a wee massage, tickle me, and then probably after a few pints here, hopefully.
Well, that's what you're hoping for, I know.
I will. I'll have them.
But in some ways, like if you're not going to fight now until February, you know, you're obviously still going to be in the gym training with Dan. Obviously, we know Colm is flat out training in the gym. Like, is that for you? It's still every day. Go to the gym, keep preparing, keep working, and wait for that next fight. Yeah.
100%. Well, I'm only it's only my second fight, so I'm still very early on in my career. So I'm at the stage now. I want to be constantly improving. So, well, me and Dan will be back to the hard training here in a few days, hopefully, or next week. So no, even myself, if I'm not training, I'm a different person. I love being in the gym. It's like therapy, so it is.
Therapy in the gym. I know when you were doing your post-fight interview, obviously on TG4, obviously afterwards, it was in a different room, but a lot of your fans stayed behind to watch, and I could actually see, you could hear the cheers at some stage.
I was trying not to laugh, so I wasn't. Tommy was doing the interview, and I was trying not to laugh. I could hear him shouting and all because feeling the rockets, like so. But no, they're all brilliant lads. And
But it's like, you know, they're coming along on this journey with you, you know, and that support's probably going to even grow. There's probably people that didn't get here tonight that are watching it online that wish they were here, so, you know, it's probably going to be harder for people to get tickets next time around.
yeah, that's a possibility, or people just be like, if I'll stay in the house, it's only be over in a minute, like, but no, it was brilliant. It was brilliant, and obviously a big thanks to everyone that came out, and yeah, that's what a way, second fight and headlining, and then just on the up from here, get back to training, back to constantly improving. I just turned 20 here last week, so I'm eager. I'm greedy for fights now. I want to be out again. You get a buzz after a fight. You know what I mean? After Windsor, I knew I was fighting 6 weeks after, so it was sort of thing. But now I'm sitting there like Mark's obviously said about the date in February, but
You want out before then?
I have one day before February again. Yeah, but.
Well, he's a magic man, so he can make the magic happen. So if you want to fight next week, you could probably get it.
Yeah, no, Mark is the magic man. Me and him, when we were talking, he walked around the mill and we were talking about it this before the promo or anything was done. And listen, you see the event he put on the night, it's brilliant.
Well, look, congratulations, obviously, on a fantastic first round stoppage. Good luck getting the massage off the missus later. Obviously, enjoy your Christmas if we don't get you out again before then, and we'll catch up in the new year.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.